It could soon be one of the biggest disruptions to Canadian air travel in years. 10,000 Air Canada flight attendants, represented by the Canadian Union of Public Employees, have voted almost unanimously in favor of strike action. For the flight attendants, it comes down to three main issues: unpaid work, low starting wages, and the rising cost of living. The earliest a strike could legally begin is August 16th. In response, Air Canada has issued a lockout notice and is preparing to cancel hundreds of flights, potentially stranding more than 100,000 passengers a day. CUPE says that crew are only paid once the doors closes. This means check-ins, security, deplaning, and helping passengers are not compensated. I recently got a chance to speak to Nathalie Garciu, who is a senior communications officer at CUPE, and she talked to me a little bit more about what is unpaid work at the airport.
Just on a typical flight, and this applies to every flight that we do, you will get to the airport and we call it check-in, sometimes an hour to an hour and 20, sometimes more before a flight. That whole time is unpaid. But what do we do during that time? We're actually going through security, we're going through customs sometimes, we'll get to the aircrafts, we'll do some mandatory briefings that have to be done before any flight, that are mandatory by Transport Canada rules. Then we will do a security check on the flight. So basically we're checking all our security equipment to make sure that everything's all right. Still unpaid. At that point, we're greeting our passengers. We understand that some of Air Canada's aircrafts have more than 400 passengers on board. So that time could be up to 45 minutes, even sometimes an hour, greeting our passengers, helping them on, setting them up, assisting passengers. Then we get to close the door, and as soon as the plane backs up, the brakes are taken off and we back up, that's when we start getting paid, and we get paid by the minute of a flight. At the end of the flight, brakes back on, stop getting paid. But on average, a flight attendant at Rouge will do about 35 of these unpaid hours.
The federal labor minister is urging both sides to come back to the table so a full shutdown can be avoided, especially during one of the busiest travel times of the year. For GTA Muslims Today, I've been your host, Elia Batul.